Hi, I'm Combo, and today I want to talk to you about a leadership lesson that I learned over the last few years being in command of military organizations. I think it's relevant to all of us, regardless of our position or our profession. And the biggest lesson is leaders need to listen. It's easier said than done, but it's something that we actually have to walk into every situation and actively focus and act on. Leaders need to make sure when they walk into a meeting with an individual that they actively dismiss any preconceived notions that they may have, because those preconceived notions can steer you in the wrong direction and actually prevent you from truly understanding the perspective of the other person. This happened to me in pilot training base most recently. A student wanted to quit pilot training 2 days prior to graduation. Upon graduation, you receive a 10-year commitment to the United States Air Force. If you drop out of pilot training early, there's no commitment. Didn't seem right to me that the person would drop out of pilot training when, in all intents and purposes, they had successfully completed the program. I wasn't happy walking into this meeting, understanding what the student pilot wanted to do. But I sat down with him and I asked him, why do you want to quit pilot training just 2 days before graduation? And in the next 3 minutes of that meeting, my perspective completely changed because I was willing to listen to his perspective and understand the situation facing him from his point of view. He was a first-generation American, and his culture and his family required him to accept familial responsibility. His family was going through a hard time, and he felt it was necessary for him to get home and take care of his family. And a 10-year pilot training commitment where he could be stationed all across the globe would prevent that. It took about 6 to 8 months, but we found a win-win situation where this pilot could go serve the Air Force in the United States Air Force Reserve and serve his family at the exact same time. If I had walked into that meeting fulfilling my preconceived notion, I wouldn't have heard this lieutenant's story, and I wouldn't have found the win-win to take care of him and the institution and the mission. But putting aside my preconceived notion as to what was going on in this lieutenant's life allowed me to really understand his situation from his perspective and fit it into the mission and the airmen so that I could take care of both as a leader. So, while it might be difficult, I recommend each and every one of us try to actively put aside our preconceived notions and walk into any situation or meeting where we can actively listen and engage and try to understand things from another person's perspective. I hope this helps you in your endeavors. Have a great day.